So one of the things that I certainly found looking at sport was that we were finding that when a player would transfer to another organisation, they wouldn't necessarily perform to the same standard. Now, there wasn't really any research on this in sport, so we actually went outside. We looked at the work of a guy called Groisberg, who's at Harvard Business School, and he looked at, he researched the portability of talent between stockbroking firms, and he was finding on average it took someone 3 years to hit their peak. Now, when we did the same thing with sport, we found that when somebody left a team and went to another one, when we looked at it across particularly the NBA and the EPL, that on average it was taking people about 2.5 to 3 years to hit their peak. Now, what was interesting about it is that there were certain aspects around that actually was affecting their performance. One, what was the type of organisation they were coming from? If they're actually coming from highly cohesive, well put together teams, they would actually underperform dramatically. And in sport, they call that the Bayern Munich mirage or the Melbourne Storm mirage in rugby league, which is that if they're really well put together, they'll appear to be fantastic and they come to you and they underperform. The second part was the positional aspect. There are certain positions within sport and business that are highly interactive, high levels of understanding, therefore it's going to take longer to build understanding with the people when you come into the industry. There are other positions where you'll just transfer across and perform beautifully. So wingers, for example, in rugby league will transfer organisations quite easily. Sometimes it might be salespeople within business. They'll just come across and deliver straight off the bat. And the third part is, what is the nature of the organisation they're coming into? So the more organised they are, the more they can slide in. I think of it like a kitchen. If a kitchen is well organised and everyone understands their role, you can just slot somebody in, bang, straight away, you go chop carrots in the corner, you stick there. Whereas if there's chaos, they'll come in and they'll say, dude, I don't even know what's on the menu. And so it's really hard for those people to be able to come into that environment and perform straight off the bat.